Hello everyone, thanks so much for being here with us. This is Max Powered Game and we're bringing it in mid-game into some of our Abzan. Let's turn down that volume, that is quite loud. There we go. Alright, let's get some blockers going here. We'll block you, we'll block you, we'll block, actually, cancel that. No, we don't have lifelink yet out yet. 2. Already got you done. Sacrifice there. And that should do our block. Alright. Surviving another round here. We've come back from 1 health in this game. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we can pay 1 here and still be able to get 1 more angel for 1 more draw. We do get a draw. We'll decline the rest. Decline, or resolve all. It is our turn. Oh, we forgot to do another angel. That's our fault with that. Let's go ahead and take care of that. They did get a very nice Ixalan's binding on our Teysa, which prevents lifelink on all of our... And we get a scoop. So that was getting to be a fun game there. We were going to summon a whole bunch more angels through our Dawn of Hope and Divine Strategy. Instead, let's get into some deck tech here, but I would like to have some sound. There we go. Alright, is that too loud for everybody? Is that good? Alright, let's get into the deck. So this is Abzan's Visitors. We're running 4 Dawns of Hope, 3 Tithe Takers. Look at that nice 3D art. We bought the Tithe Taker card. We use it in a couple decks. 1 Bloodfast, 3 Orzhov Enforcers, 4 Gift of Paradise, 3D art from the Explorers pack, which is great value, by the way. So if you do spend any money in the game, I'd strongly suggest you're getting an even better value in gems alone than the $100 package. 3 Kaya Orzhov Guild Leaders, also coming in the Orzhov Guild Bundle cosmetic. 4 Wilderness Reclamation, 3 Seraph of the Scales, 3 Teysa Karlovs, 3 Divine Visitation, 3 Trostani Discordance, 2 March of the Multitudes, 24 lands, and we are running the 4 Godless Shrines, 3D cosmetic provided from the Orzhov Guild Bundle, an Isolated Chapel that we invested into. I think it was 1,000 gems to buy this art. And I figured since we invested in the Orzhov Guild, might as well complete the land package here. So there we go. Also comes with this nice card back. It's the Orzhov card back. And we get a portrait out of the Guild Bundle as well. So let's get into some more games and have a little fun. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and keep this. An early Dawn of Hope with some Wilderness Reclamations can be fun. We just need to draw into 1 more land here. We are on the play, which is nice. Got a setup shop. Very nice card back with a nice little sound effect. And all of your 3D cosmetic cards have a nice ability where you can move your mouse cursor over the card and it shifts the camera focus. So when you hover over the card alone, the enlarged card does a very smooth clockwise 360-degree rotation of the 3D art. And if you look at your mouse cursor here, you can actually move the direction on the card itself. 3 Wilderness Reclamations. Well, this should be an interesting game. Let's go ahead. Hope we draw into some mana here. Do not so far. Would really like a mana on this turn 4. Got it, which means we can get a wilderness out. Which means we'll be able to spawn a soldier here to block one of these guys. Let's go ahead and bring out a blocker. And just block. Got to keep their numbers in check since they are going to be working off the city's blessing here. Let's go ahead and drop another reclamation. Let's first put an end to our turn. Alright, so we have a decent start here. Let's hope we don't get a Nova. Nope, he's just sticking with his game plan, which is fine for us. Everybody on his side is not getting +1s. So what we can do is we will combo this down. Take the 2 life game out of it. Stay at 13. Alright, I think we just play a 3rd to get 3 a turn. One, resolve. 2, resolve, pass. Alright, so I think we just abuse it and get one more out here. And we'll be going with a March of the Multitudes on our next turn here at the end. Well, let's just drop another one of these out. We will not attack. One. And 2 out. And we'll pass our turn. Let's see if he decides. No, he does not clear the board up. Drops in an angel here. Legion's Landing, so he's investing fully. If we can pick up a land, that'd be nice to drop a Trostani down. Pass. See if he swings in. He does not. Take one more here. We did get the land, which means we do get the Trostani. Let's make sure to put a stop on our turn. We'll swing all the way in here. See how he decides to take this. Good, he's absorbing as much as he can. That's kind of what we wanted. We could... We will end our turn. Draw 1, let's see. Do we want to go all in here? let's just do one more for the sake of things. Alright, if we get the opportunity to, we'll be casting a March of the Multitudes at the end of our opponent's turn, so let's make sure we get a nice stop there to remind us. Oh, come on now. That's very odd. Look at this. Look at this screen. Alright, I guess he maybe just instantly conceded and caused some kind of disconnect there. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and keep this. Not completely ideal, but we do have a 2, 3, 4, 5 curve. Devin Miller, what you got for us today? Alright, let's continue. We'll curve out with our Enforcer. Hold back our shock land, see if we can draw another immediate land so we don't have to pay the 2 and still get our Kaya out next turn. We do. Saves ourselves 2 health here. And not really much of a purpose other than just pumping up 1 right now. No cards in the graveyard, so that doesn't matter.
Notice I didn't say fair.
Alright, he's got 3 mana. He's holding it maybe for a Deafening Clarion. He's got access to that right now. For our 4 mana, yeah, let's go ahead and pay so that we can stay on curve. Attack for 1 and just pump up.
I hope you said your goodbyes already.
Nothing in exile, so she's just kind of sitting there playing with herself. Not impacting the board at all. Play land cards from her graveyard. Not if I have anything to do with it. Okay, so this is... Ooh. I think we're going to pay the 2 life. We're going to get our Visitation out or our Reclamation out. We don't really... Okay, we get a scoop. Go ahead and play again. We're just kind of throwing together some home brews here to figure out how to best utilize all of our new cosmetics because, well, at the end of the day, we were a couple cocktails in and made a purchase of the Orzhov Guild package, the bundle, and decided to buy a couple extra cards, so we've committed we've committed ourselves to Orzhov here for at least a little bit. So that is if we want to at least play the nice fancy cards that we just bought. Alright, let us continue with this hand. Yep, we've got a 2, a 3, and then we'll figure it out from there. We'll start with our Shrine. I think they did a very nice job with the cosmetic options. You know, they could have gone in a sparkly golden way similar to Hearthstone, but I like this card art, the borderless card art, similar to what people will do in the paper version. Alright, so this next turn we'll be turning 3 mana into 4 mana. Looks like we just got a ramp across the way for big creatures, which means our enforcers will be nice and valuable. We'll hold back. Let's see what kind of ramp we got going on though. Dinosaur ramp. That's interesting. Let's still pop out our visitation. He'll get, what, 4 damage on us because he'll trample 2 and then he'll double and he'll get 4. That is if he attacks. That's fine with us. We'll be summoning a 4/4 angel afterwards. We'll be summoning 2 4/4 angels next turn, which turns him into 5/5s. Or we could get really greedy and drop out a second visitation. I think it stacks, right? I believe Divine Visitation stacks. We will take this sacrifice. I don't want to be taking 8 damage here. That's fine. He still has access to 4 mana if he so pleases. Goreclaw coming in, alright. So 5 mana. I think we need to get up some blockers. So now he's got to be thinking about what other removal he has. No, he just continues to play the board. He still has access to 4 mana on the board. Interesting brew, interesting gruel brew we're up against here. Access to 5 mana on the board. Okay. Does he salt rope at this point? I mean, he's got a playable board. Looks like he is quitting on us, causing, at least he only has 1 timer. Still early enough in the game. Oh, pal. Salty McSalty. Let's take note of his name. Consigliere, Larry, whatever your name is. You're a salty player, my friend. We'll go ahead and do some clicking over here. That's his 1 timeout. This way we can go look at some of our nice cosmetics. I like the Gift of Paradise. This came with the Explorer package. I think we already mentioned it's a great value, so if you do spend money, you should buy it. Godless Shrine, and actually I really enjoy the Isolated Chapel. It's very nice. Alright, so just because he already did quit, might as well. We should have attacked. They've got vigilance. That was a mistake on our part. Now we have to deal with more ropey rope. Salty rope. All right. Let's go rope. Speed them up. Let's go, pal. Hurry it up. There we go. Salty, but we'll take the win and we'll move on because we're just playing around right here, having some fun. Go ahead and declare dominance. Useless card, or at least I haven't seen a use for it yet in a deck. Could always use more people into the Magic the Gathering janky brew community, because out of brew comes meta. You won't have meta decks unless people brew them up. Gotta try things out. And just when we think we've got a handle on the possibilities in the cards, we've got War of the Spark coming out in a month. Alright, opening hand, 2 mana with a couple options and some early plays, so we'll keep this. We're on the play again, which is nice. Throw our Godless Shrine in tapped since we have no use for the mana. See a swamp come down across the way. We'll drop our chapel, and I think we start off with a Tithe Taker to get some early damage going on. Looks like we're up against a nice Angrath portrait across the way. We also picked up a nice card back. Rakdos maybe? Yep, that's the Rakdos symbol. Alright, so I think what we do here is let's do this. Let's pay, get our Kaya out, and just exile that skeleton. It's 2. I can't do that.
I'll phase through anything that stands in my way.
I doubt he takes it anymore because he will get exiled. He is going to take it. We will go ahead and get rid of it. Stop that from coming back in the game. If we can draw mana, we'll get into a nice reclamation here, which should feed some following turn Dawn of Hopes. And we get bedeviled. That's okay. I'll take a 2 for 1. We picked up another there. So unfortunately, don't have much of a use for a Kaya this turn. So do we get a Dawn of Hope out or an Enforcer? I think we go Dawn of Hope and hope we can get a Reclamation out next turn. If we can draw into a mana here, that would be nice. He's got access to 4 mana across the way, Rael, and we have a Squee coming in. So another good target. Although we will pop out our Reclamation. Got a good turn up ahead here. He pays for the mana, so he wants all 5. He gets a skeleton out. And we see a sword coming into play. Let's see if he attacks in. He does not. So we'll go ahead and pop another creature out. Let's see here. What is our best play? I think we hold Kaya back one more turn. We can drop an Enforcer. Or do we mana? Give ourselves a mana advantage. Let's go mana. And we'll go here with the garden. And I think we'll use this just to draw. Alright, another Reclamation, so that's nice. No attacks. We will resolve that, giving us access to another Although we could use our multitudes and grab 4, so he does equip. Pass. We will, in fact, take out that squee. We'll keep our flyer. Not the end of the world. We're okay. We don't need to draw right now. I'd rather get another token out here with a Dawn of Hope at the end of our turn. We'll stop at the end of our next turn. He brings his squee back instantaneously. Okay. Alright, got another land. So let's start pumping out some creatures here. I think this is our best bet. Alright, we'll attack in with 1 here. We'll resolve 1. Pop you. And we'll do 1 more here. So we have access to 1 more before our next turn if we need it. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to add 1 Ethereal Absolution into the deck. Frasca coming in. Huh. I think we go ahead and do this now. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Let him take out the Enforcer. Not a huge deal. Trostani would be a great play for us right now. Ah, beautiful. That is nice. That is indeed nice. Nope, Trostani is what I want. And let's go ahead and send everything in. We've got lethal on the attack, so he's got to block. Yep, good call. Better off killing 1 than absorbing 2. And it bumps us up to 37 health. And we cannot draw anything. Tap you, resolve 1. Don't have it yet. Oh, did we lose our mana there? No, okay. 3, resolve 1 more here. And pass. In quite the good shape here. Getting some skeletons back out in the battlefield. I'll bring a squee back out as well. And he just scoops on us. Alright. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's continue on. Maybe we do want to make that change. Maybe it's not a bad idea to bring in 1 Ethereal Absolution. What can we cut? How many lands do we have? What's that? 12, 16, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24 lands. Don't really want to cut there. 3 visitations. We could jump down to 2, although that is a nice card. 3 Trostanis. That's probably where it makes most sense. Or maybe drop 1 Wilderness. I do like the Wilderness and Dawn of Hope. That wins games on its own. It's a 6 mana cost, right? Yes, it is. So between the Visitations or the Trostanis, Visitation's kind of a win more in a sense. Oh, this is a tough call. This is a tough call. Let's just drop a gift, actually. There, let's do that. Picked up a little bit more top end. However, if we can get out the right cards, generally this token deck can last through control phase. So let's see how we do. Alright, early game. Couple Dawn of Hope options, but not really much more. We are on the draw, and we do like having some of this, at least having our Wilderness Reclamation on 4 if we can get to it with the Dawn of Hope down. So we'll keep this and hope for the best. If we're up against an aggro, I think it's going to be a very quick one for us. And we might, in fact, be up against mono white. Let's see. Looks like it. Or some sort of a mirror nonsense, because somehow through all the thousands of people playing, you get brew matched up with a similar brew. Alright, so not that it really does anything, but okay, nothing else. Hopefully we draw into a mana. Let's hope we draw into a mana here. We do. Pass. This is going to be hard to keep up with, especially if he drops a Divine Visitation here. He does not, thankfully. We'll stop 4 of this damage. Alright, so I think our plan, if we draw mana, which we do not, I think we keep going with tokens here. Pass. Please don't have a Divine Visitation. Creatures come in tapped. That's a bit damaging to us right there. Let's go ahead and pop one of you out. Cannot keep up with this. Do we draw mana? We do. We will pay. Let's get an end step there. We get our visitation down. No attacks. Resolve 1. 4/4 Angel, please. Resolve again. 4/4 Angel, please. Alright. Wow. Nice plays. Nice plays indeed. So he's, what's this, 12 damage to us here, I think? Alright. Let's see, this should be interesting. So if we pop you out, that's 2 angels. Nobody can block. Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a shame? Nice play, my friend. Nice play. He definitely earned. It's a nice strategy there with having everything coming in tapped. Just so happens to be a perfect counter against our deck. Alright, opening hand, this is a bunch of nothing playable, but we'll take the chance. We can at least gain back 3 health on turn 3, but we'll be paying for it. Slow deck, that's good. Demir colors, Thought Erasure coming in. Yep. I'm sure he'll get rid of a Reclamation. Yep. Alright. Let's see if he's got another one to run back to back. There goes our second Reclamation. Not a huge deal. We'll be happy with the Seraph of the Scales on turn 4 instead. Divine Visitation. Alright, let's see if we have another coming in. Duress, look at that. There goes our Divine. A lot of hand hate here going on. I think we bring our Trostani in next turn. Don't need to spend you. Alright, a little bit of discard protection so we can keep our Trostani. Looks like he's out of his hand hate. He could have another Duress. Does not. And oh, look what we just picked up. Sorry there, pal. Alright, so we got a Trostani next turn at minimum. Hopefully we can pull into a Dawn of Hope. Hostage taker, huh? Alright, good play. Don't really have any removal for that hostage taker, especially when we draw into a land. We'll hold back our card to bluff to see if we can get them to cast something here. I'm sure he plays our own angel against us. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so we did get a Dawn of Hope. Nice. At least we can keep the ground forces going on here. Oh, a negate. Look at that. Look at that. Well played. And he must have forgotten about that. Which I did as well, to be honest with you. Oh, what are the benefits of our Trostani? At the beginning of your end step. Alright, so it's fine. We'll trash one of our tokens here. There he goes. Now he's reading it. Now he's seeing what's going on. Alright, so at least we can get some draw going on here. Give up some health. We will do that. Play you. And let's play another one. Nothing really too beneficial there. We'll just swing in with our Seraph. We will resolve all that so we can get some draw. Before our next turn if we need to, that's fine. We will discard our Chapel. Thief of Sanity coming in, folks. Coming in hot. Yeah, let's see if we can draw into something useful here. That's not it. I don't want to draw any more health. 3 lands in a row. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Let's see if we can bait them into taking out our Trostani. Does he partner up with the thief? Oh, we forgot to pay for vigilance with our Seraph. Come on, people. I think it's too late. I don't know, we'll see if it's too late. Yep, stays tapped. Oops. But we'll bring you out. So that's a shame that we forgot that. We'll take one hit here. One little hit, I promise. Oh, what do you know, another land. So I wonder if he casts a creature that he gets through Thief of Sanity. Do we just get it? We're going to get that one back too. Oh, wait a minute. No. At the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures. Yeah. So, I guess that was the only creature that was down, right? No. Nope. He should have gone for his Night Veil. Another Thief of Sanity coming in. We have to take the hit, and we do. Hopefully he gets like a Tithe Taker or a Kaya and plays them down. That would be super sweet. Play our cards for us. Ooh, lose an Ethereal and a Teysa. And he does play the Kaya. He's going to get rid of one of our soldiers. You're going to say, oops.
I like a good fight. Notice I didn't say fair.
I'm sure we're going to have a scoop when he recognizes that we're going to be getting back our Trostani and our Kaya after this. Yeah, fine.
Goodbyes already.
And I thought we would have gotten the Kaya too out of that. I guess it's just creatures, all being all creatures. Okay. We really need something to play here. That was not a land. Well, technically we still survive next turn with this. Yeah, we'll transform. Let's see, what's the plan here? I need another flyer, so I can do that from you. Actually, first let's draw. Oh, I can't draw anymore through life. Okay. We'll do this. And we don't really need the mana. We will pay you to have vigilance ahead of time. They don't have vigilance yet. Need blockers. What's the worst that happens there? He gains 2 more health. Gets rid of some more cards, or gets rid of a soldier. Let's do the damage up top. Alright, he lets it go through. We'll end our turn. Don't really have any use for any of that. Okay. So we can always make another sacrifice if we need to. Destroy target non-morphle creatures, so which we will do that right now. All right. So we can now block through the Thief of Sanity. He's going to Kaya out a couple cards here. Gain 2 health. Not really what we needed. But we'll gain a couple health here. Get negated. Well, buddy over here is just gonna keep exiling some cards, aren't they? Let's make him drop some thieves. So it's at least 2 damage getting through, and if I attack 2, 4, 6, he can block, so it's 3 damage that I can get through. Don't really have a next turn, so we'll just attack. Yep. Let's get this one over with. If we get one of our creatures into a bad scenario, so far so good. Alright, let's see what he does with his thieves. Takes one out. Does he keep the second? That's 4. Nope, he eats the second. So we're getting 4 damage through. Right, is anything attacking that's going to die and not impact? Nope, don't want to sacrifice anything of my own. We'll go right to damage. Guess the hostage taker absorbed one I could have just sacrificed instead. And turn. I think he's probably recognizing. Gets up to 5 health. We have exactly 5 on the board that we could do. Yep, he sees it and scoops. Alright. Fun stuff. I'm liking this deck. Alright. Probably not to completely, I can make a couple suggestions to take out maybe some of these cosmetic cards we have in here, but we're having fun showing off some of these fun cards. They're nice to look at right now. They'll get old eventually, but while we got them, let's play them. Alright, really not a lot of early play. We got a turn 3 Gift of Paradise. We're on the draw. We'll keep this. It's a very slow hand, so we're up against aggro. Mono blue. May not be able to make it through this one, but we'll see. We'll give it a shot. Alright, still no play. We'll get a separate... Oop, didn't need to do that. Want to get out the gardens. Yeah, we're not looking too good here. Got to bring out our Seraph next turn. Does he pick up a Curious Obsession just to rub it in? Maybe not. Down to 12. Picked up a mana. Didn't need a mana. Didn't need a mana. What's the play here? He can't be blocked. Nice. Oh, that's that. Lost turn 4, mono blue. Kept a really slow hand there. Gotta stop thinking that the meta isn't filled with mono red and mono blue aggro decks. And plan accordingly. Alright, opening hand. Kind of the opposite of what we were just talking about, but at least I can get a turn 2 card down that takes away life from us and speeds up dying from aggro. Yeah, let's follow our own advice and mulligan this. Doesn't get any better. Well, Okay. I don't know what we're doing here at this point, but we will set ourselves up into Divine Visitation, March of the Multitudes here if we can survive. There goes one of the cards that we just wanted to save up to play towards. There goes the Thought Erasure for the Wilderness Reclamation. Maybe a Teysa. Oh, gets rid of the March. Alright, if we can draw it to a mana, we'll at least start pumping out 1 or 2 tokens a turn if we can get our Wilderness Reclamation out. Is he trying to search for a duress right now? There it is. Look at that. At least we're calling the plays out in advance, right?
I'm gonna make you suffer.
So do we have one more Thought Erasure coming in for the ultimate? No. But we will pay. Get rid of these cards. And just because it's probably going to get discarded anyway, why not? But it's probably just going to get removed either way. There it is. Kind of a useless card for us right now. But either I play it. Alright, so I think we go to our own graveyard. We don't want him getting any creatures. Do I draw? Yeah, let's draw here. We'll discard our Dawn of Hope, which we could have just played. Then we... nice play, pal. So annoying. He's going to try and throw a creature in his graveyard here, I'm sure. He does not. Nice. Don't need it. Any creatures anywhere? None. None. All right. We can get 6 damage on him next turn at least. Let's get a token out. Gee, I wonder if you're holding on to a counterspell. But if not that, I'm sure he's just going to suck it out of my hand, so I might as well play it here. So he'll be up to 8. Let's save this. Alright. Do we see if we get lucky here? Nice. Very nice. Probably got a removal for it right off the bat. Non-land permanent with the highest converted mana. Yep, that would be you. And then bye-bye. Alright, well at least we can draw a couple cards here. Mana, not really too useful. Let's at least get some damage in here before we get removed.
What you sow.
Should have paid for that mana coming in. I keep forgetting that we gain. We gain life based on that exile. I forgot about that. Alright, so we get our mana out there. Let's go ahead and pay some here. Did get a wilderness. Does he not have it? Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get rid of discovery. And the thought erasure.
Hit the road.
Alright, so we are in a much better position here. He's just trying to draw up some cards. See, folks, don't get all tilted. Don't get all tilted here when people discard your whole hand. Let's draw up here. Divine Visitation, nice. So that's the game for us right there. Beautiful. Even more beautiful. There we got lethal next turn. We will pay the 2. And we'll just kind of do you. Resolve. We'll cast one of them out here. Pass. Alright, so he's probably recognized that... Yep, he does. So we had lethal a couple different ways. We were going to summon... What's that? One, two, three. One more angel. So we would have had... No, only lethal through Kaya. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we'll keep this. Get a nice land to look at there. Alright, bum, bum, bum. So we'll pay so that we can get our tithe out here. Alright, bum. Yeah, let's... No, we don't need to get started with that just yet. And we will see if they take this. Sorry about that, folks. Relentless Raptor. Alright, so we've got either a Boros or a Mardu. Kind of a build we're looking at so far. Let's go ahead and get out that Reclamation. And we will hold back. Vindicator coming in is not going to be fun for us. We could march and get 2 out right now. However, I think we'd be better off waiting until our next turn. I would only get out 3. That wouldn't accomplish a whole lot. We will eliminate 1. And we'll just take the 3, I think. So we have the same number of creatures. Or do we march now? No. Okay. So I think we drop a Kaya out here.
Somebody bothering you? I'll make them suffer.
She's more of a distraction at this point. Let's go ahead and do that.
You can rest in peace. Just do it somewhere.
No attacks. So here, what could we do? 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3. We get 4 1/1s out of this. We didn't draw mana, so we're no closer to our Ethereal Absolution. Unbreakable Formation. So he's going +1s. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 damage. Well, we might as well come in here. 3. They all have vigilance too. We're just gonna let that happen.
Well done. Look to see me no more.
Alright, so definitely just gonna pop you out. fly overhead for 1. Nice play there. Does he have trample? No. But they both have vigilance. Alright. We may... 6 and 5, it's 11. That's a lot of damage there. There's no first strike, right? Alright, I think I'm going to take out that raptor. Alright, so he goes all 3. So, we're going to do you, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Yep, we've taken 6 from the Vindicator, which really sucks. He's got trample too. Yeah, we might as well take 1 hit here. Teysa. I don't even think it's worth blocking. Alright, there's another raptor coming in. Not the end of the world. We'll take 6 damage. Alright, what do we do here? We got 4, so either way I think we're dead next turn. If I can draw into a mana, that's 4 of them, that's 2 2s, 1 2 and 2 2. He'd still first strike me down. Well, let's see what we draw. Trample. Okay, so we've got survival. No we don't. We will transform you. Picked up the mana. Alright, what do we do here? If we go Teysa... I think we just do this. Looks like it's not lethal, but we hold back. Alright. I think I need to get one of these creatures out. Resolve. I will be announcing like everybody to block that Vindicator. Oh, it's me? Sorry. Alright, let's go to blockers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And let's do that. All right. So from this point, we got to drop out a blocker. And let's get a little bit of health back. And we can attack in with 2. We'll resolve that. And we will exile, get that Swiftblade out of the game. Alright, we may get a comeback from this one, which got pretty hairy-carry. He's still only working with 3 mana, so that's definitely been to our advantage. But he's been able to make plays every turn. So kudos to a pretty decent Boros deck here. All right, another Raptor coming in. Let's put one more in here. We'll take care of that Raptor. Draw into our turn. Nice. So that will be our play next turn. We'll just swing in with our 1, since we'll have a very nice March playing next turn. And we'll end it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll get 9 1/1s here. Alright, 1 second. We'll let this resolve. This will be our last one here. Pass the blockers. We'll take all that. Actually, might as well have the Enforcer do it. Ooh, almost messed up on that trample. Almost messed up on that trample there. 1, 2, 3. So I think we can now bam. And let's just go in here. And a nice ending, I'd say so. Here we go, everybody. Thank you for watching. Alright, so there is our Abzan's, whatever we're calling this deck. But it is fun, to say the least. We're so glad you stopped by here to check us out again. This is Max Powered Gaming. We'll just give you a quick screen of the deck here one last time. Abzan's Visitors. Here you go. Thanks again so much. We appreciate it. We'll catch you another time. Thank you.